By the way, don't expect much talking in this unless other people join. I mean, where the hell I got this fucking thing from? It's got a dick button on it. Didn't even know it did that. Fuck. Anyway. Where the fuck am I supposed to put this goddamn thing? I don't even know how I ended up with it. I guess I can put it with my Thor stuff. It's mythological, I guess. I don't fucking know what to do with this goddamn thing. Ah! By the way, I really don't want to be doing this right now. I've been putting off cleaning my shelves and rearranging shit for months. It fucking sucks. I think Conan should go with the Masters of the Universe stuff. I'm gonna leave him out. I had him with my Thor shit. So far, I've got these two shelves cleaned off, and like half of this shelf. None of this one, none of this one, none of this one, none of those over there. And I've been rearranging as I go because I've got a stack of shit on the floor that I haven't had room for. So I'm trying to rearrange as I clean shelves so that by the time I get over here, where most of this stuff, which is mostly Masters of the Universe and Transformers, which you can't see the pile of shit that's on the floor over here. But hopefully, by the time I get to this area, I will have cleared off enough room to put that shit there. So far I've cleared off 2 shelves. So far I've cleared off, I've made 2 shelves worth of spaces, enough that I can take my Marvel Legends X-Men shelves, those 2, and move them over here, which will free up 2 shelves on this, which I will probably use for Transformers, and then move the 2 shelves you guys can't see over here that are Transformers over one, so that I can drop my Masters of the Universe stuff down because I've run out of shelf space for those. Does that make sense? I think it does. Anyway, again, this is going to be a really boring chat. I don't even know why I fucking turned the camera on, to be honest with you. I was bored. I was fucking bored. And one of these days, I'm going to finish the other one of these fucking things. But I don't know when. I don't know when. I don't know what to do with this other one. It needs another base coat. And then I gotta sit there and do all the bullshit of painting all the details on it. I don't want to fucking do that. So for now, he just sits away. Shit, yeah, that too. It sits on my shelf unfinished. Unfinished! And thus, this is where we're at. Chair out of the way and keep working on this shit. Oh! Fuck me. That'll fucking work. Oh, I gotta make more room for my DC shit too. Fuck, I forgot about that. It's gonna be fucking fun. Okay, so Avengers is getting moved over. From here to here. Captain America is staying where he's at. Avengers villains are going to get moved up across with the Avengers. And then I got to do something with my Thor figures. My Thor shelves. Where? I don't fucking know. I don't have a fucking clue. Somewhere. Oh. Can I be honest? I actually don't like this Hawkeye at all. He's way too plain for my taste. I like the one we got in the All-Father Build-A-Figure wave, which is technically not... Isn't that one supposed to be the Dark Avengers version? Like it's not... It's Bullseye, right? Like it's not Clint, if I remember right. But I like that figure better. It's a better figure. What? Fuck this little Quinn cycle fucking thing. I don't even like this thing. This thing kind of sucks. Like the damn stand for it doesn't even do anything. It barely holds it up. Like every time you put something on it, it just tilts over and falls. It's kind of a piece of shit. And it takes up a lot of space on a shelf. But if I don't use it on the shelf, what the fuck else am I going to do with it? Maybe I just put it on the shelf without the stand. Maybe that's... I don't know. This is what I want to see right here. I want to see them redo this figure in black. I like this white suited Black Widow figure with the longer hair. Although I guess you can kind of get that. That's that new black, that extra articulated Black Widow figure is basically like this one. Something we got. One-legged Odin. Or is it? No, this one's not Odin, right? This one's Old Man Thor. I never got the other leg too, because I think that's... Is that the leg? The right leg? Is that the one that comes with Iron Fist? That's really hard to get. Or is it Iron Fist? Who was it out of that wave that was really hard to get? That is the reason why you can't ever finish these damn Build-A-Figures. Because I've got one set up. Where is it? I got one finished. Here it is. So I got one set up as Odin already. And I somehow managed to get his right leg. I've never been able to find another right leg to do one as Odin's son, Thor. I I don't know. All right, fuck this shit. All right. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. We got She-Hulk here somewhere. She-Hulk. Over here. Shitty Bruce Banner figure. So what is even the point of this figure? You know what the point of this figure was? To do a 2-pack so they could charge you more money. That's it. That's the reason they made this figure. More here. We got Savage She-Hulk. We got a couple of, oh wait, we got Nick Fury. And I have somehow lost his gun. Well, one of his guns anyway. I still like this old Nick Fury. His arms don't work for shit. I still like him. Old school Toy Biz Nick Fury. Not that the new one sucks. The new one's good. But I like the old one. All right. What else we got? No, I don't have any Avengers on the table. Got our Captain America. Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. Weekly Banner. Got Black Panther. Scarlet Witch, Black Knight. Got fucking Scarlet Witch. Bitch, don't stand up. They're fucking ideas. Alright. Night. Black Knight that doesn't want to stand up properly. Hercules. Alright. Oh, there's his gun. Now time to dust. All right. guys are coming up here. Actually, let me do this first. We're gonna pull him off. You know, I had a stack of I had it. Oh, there we go. Like I had a stack of image and valiant characters. Okay, so we're gonna take all the Captain America figures down. Hey, y'all remember this old fucker? From what was this? This was 90. It's like 97, 98. They did those famous covers. Like, I don't know what scale is supposed to be. They got like cloth goods and everything, rubber gloves, leather, well, fake leather boots. Damn, he dusty as shit. I remember, I think it was the famous covers. I think that's what it's called. This big boy who needs to be dusted off. Oh. You know, I got another collections room I need to dust. That is for, well, that's not for live chats. I'll get taken off YouTube for that. There we go. This fucker right here. I want a new version of Cap Wolf on that Capcom body. That would be great. Although I guess you just put the head on that one, but the blues won't match. Worthy Cap, anyone? Where's all bullshit? Here. World War II, Captain America. You know, I always liked this one right here. What was this? Secret War? This Captain America? I always liked that costume. Really cool costume. Was that Secret War? I don't even remember anymore. I like that costume. The darker blue with the gray and the red accents. It's a good looking costume. Got the steel knuckles. I forgot about this one. I don't think I did a video on this one. It was a repaint that I did of the movie John Walker in brighter blues and reds with silver. I like that. I like it. Here, over here. You know, question. Which is the better Captain America? I think it's Marvel Legends. I think Marvel Legends is better than Mafex. Is that sacrilege? Some people would say that's sacrilege. I think the Marvel Legends is better. So I think I'm going to put the Marvel Legends on my Avengers display instead of the Mafex. And we'll put Mafex up here. Would that this was not true 1/12 scale. It is the best first Avengers version of Captain America. Sucks that it's so fucking small though. He's just too goddamn small. Great figure. It's Figma. Great sculpt and paint. But he's fucking tiny. What's up, Omar? Wow, someone actually showed up. Figured it would be too boring of a chat. Yeah, the lights are just cheap LEDs that I got off of Amazon. And I get Now you got to measure out your shelves, but I get one for each shelf. I think each one's like 25 feet of LED lights, and then you just run it from one shelf up the other, up the other, up the other. So you get to the top, and then you plug it in. They're pretty cheap. I think I get like packs of them for like $15. Like I get like 3 of the 25-foot strings of LED lights, and they're self-adhesive. So you just peel the back off and they stick up. And I get 3 of them for like $15. So I can do 3 shelves for $15. They're pretty cheap. Plus, I made the mistake once early on of doing one longer string through multiple shelves, and then the problem would be that if the lights went out, which they do occasionally, not like a lot, like maybe once every, like, okay, so if I've got all these shelves decked out, even the ones you can't see over here and over here, and one of them may go out once a year or something, and I'll have to replace it with another 25-foot thing of LEDs. If there are multiples connected, it's way harder to change out. Way more of a bitch. So stick to one string of lights per shelf. That way you only have to mess with that shelf if you have any issues, would be my recommendation. What's up, Gerald? How you doing today, Gerald? Just sitting here, chilling. Figure I'd turn the camera on while I do some dusting and rearranging. So, we're going to move our villains up here. Which is going to take a minute. What? Hopefully this mic reaches over here. I have no idea. Oh, 10.5-inch PSA. Those are nice. I've still got mine. Is mine at 10.5 or 11.5? I don't remember. But mine's a PSA build. It's nice. Very nice setup. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is a way better bullseye than that new one we got with that Avengers. With the hell's the name of that sled motorcycle fucking thing? It's a way better figure. go. Another shelf. Elmer says I had that happen. The strip stopped working. Only problem was that it was a 50-foot strip and hundreds of figures. Yeah, dude. That's why because I'd done that before, and I had it happen to me once, and I don't know how long the strip was, but it ran through 3 shelves, and it went out, and it was such a pain in the ass. So I was like, I'm never doing that again. So I just ordered each one of these shelves takes roughly 25 feet of LED to light up. So these are just cheap Walmart shelves. Just the cheap black Walmart shelves that you get for like $25 or something. Whatever they cost now, I think they're probably like $35 now. It's a good deal on that PSA. Let's see. Okay, almost done with this shit. All right. So I got 3 shelves cleared off. And I got a half shelf there and a half shelf there. And I got to fit my Thor figures somewhere. Problem is, I have too many Thor figures. I don't think they will fit on that half shelf or that half shelf. So, although I can put Ulick on the villain shelf, and I can put Alec and Ulick on the villain shelf, there's some space on my Thor shelf. I think I will do that. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see if we can put this fucker in here. Yes. Okay, so now I might actually have the room to get the rest of the 4 figures on here. Omar, I'm using, so I've got some risers on some shelves. Like I've got some up here that you can't really see on my Spider-Man shelf. And then I do have risers on my Masters of the Universe stuff over here that you can't see off screen. I just don't have enough risers. So usually, yeah, what I do is I put the larger figures at the back and, the smaller ones up at the front. So that way they look better. So That's the easiest way to do it. That's the way I've been doing it forever. I need to get more risers. The problem with the risers is I haven't really, like, depending on what figures you're using risers on, sometimes the risers help and actually make more space, and sometimes the risers actually take up more space and allow you, while yes, the presentation looks better as it goes back up like stadium seating, it lets you get less figures on the shelf. And again, it depends on what type of figures you're using and what type of risers you're using. So you got to be careful with the risers because you might actually make it to where you have less. You're making it to where you have less space to put your shit. So you just got to be careful and use it with just certain types of figures, certain types of risers. So, okay, now I might actually be able to get my toilet figures on here. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I think I'm gonna use this Thor for my membership. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Thor figure. I like that costume. I haven't got the new Max one yet. Okay. All right. All right. So that's a couple down. I still need to do that shelf up there where I've got my cosmic characters, all my Novas and Silver Surfers, Adam Warlock, Sentry. I got like 3 different Thanos up there. Chris Star's up there. Star Lord, another Star Lord. Quasar's up there. Captain Marvel's up there. Do that shelf. I think I'm taking up a whole shelf for. I don't know that needs an entire shelf. Yeah, do a half shelf with Fantastic Four. So down to a half shelf. How many feet of LED am I using? Well, right now, so I've got some of the little cap lights on some of the stuff over here and some of the stuff over here. So right now I'm on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves. I'm using 25 feet each. So that's 150 feet worth right there on these 6 shelves, these black shelves that I've got here. And then I've got other shelves here that you can, yeah, you can see the edge of them there. These shelves up here, these are the little cube shelves. And there's 6 cubes. And I've got other shelves over here that you can't see. And then I've got shelves up on the wall above my computer that you can't see. But those and the ones up above my computer, I haven't lined with LEDs yet. So. So now what I need to do is I need to move my X-Men shelves down here. But I need to see if I can do something with this Cosmic shelf first. Before I do that, so let's try that shit. Hopefully this microphone is like close enough you guys can hear me. I know it's one of those microphones where a lot like really close to it, it gets a little faded. But hopefully it's not too bad. So let's take all these fuckers down. And as I'm looking at it, there's no way in hell that they're going to be able to share a shelf with Fantastic Four. There's too many figures up there. Too many figures. I ever did a video on this dude. Did I do a video on this dude? Maybe I did. This is my custom young Thanos. I don't know if I did a video on him or not. He's a little dusty. Can I? Should I try to see if I can fit all of these on that shit? I don't know if I should or not. I don't know if I should. I'm like 1,000% sure this is not going to fit. Ah. There are figures here. A couple of them anyway. Those don't need to be on this one. These do. See, here's another Thor figure. I can put him on Thor's shelf. So he doesn't need to be there. I still feel like this is not going to fit. I'm willing to bet this is not going to fit. Let's see what we got. See, especially not with two Silver Surfers here. There's no way I can run. The surfer takes a shit ton of work. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Century. Let's see. Holy shit, might actually fit. Well, it fits minus the two Silver Surfers I have. Minus the Silver Surfers I can get. So, the question is, what do I do with the Silver Surfers? You know what? Maybe Silver Surfer deserves space. Maybe that's what it is. Now I've got 4 shells freed up. That. Huh. Nice. Alright. So. That means I'm going to have to break up my expense. Let's see. Motherfucker. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Gerald says, I ordered the I'm Surrounded by Assholes shirt with a lot of Spaceballs. Nice. I'm surrounded by assholes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now to start figuring out how the fuck I'm going to do this. Got 2 shelves I got to move over here. That's going to leave the bottom 2 shelves empty. I need more than 2 for any one thing I have over here. Unless I just do across the bottom and do Ninja Turtles with Transformers up there. Then I'm going to need more than that for Transformers. Unless I just continue Transformers across the whole bottom. And then do 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the Ninja Turtles up. And do Transformers across the entire bottom of my display. Which I might do that. That'll definitely be easier. Bring the X-Men stuff over here. Transformers across the whole bottom. These 2 shelves of Ninja Turtles will go where the X-Men stuff is. And then I can drop that down 1 for my Masters of the Universe stuff. I think that'll work. Good Lord. Gonna need a whole shelf just for Optimus Prime figures. That is something that is going to have to happen. Probably that shelf. And then I've got a Beast Wars shelf. I've got just a general Autobot shelf, a Decepticon shelf, and then I've got off-brand, not off-brand, but like not mainline stuff. I got a shelf that's all like either from games or other animated stuff like Transformers 1, Armada, that kind of thing. Move those 2 up there, that should be good. Yeah. I gotta move that shit first. Oh, it's making the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. Although I could move those 2 and then move my DC up there. And then have Ninja Turtles here and here. Instead of splitting it. Just leave it the fuck alone. I don't have to make so many shelves. I can move those there. And then I'll either move those there or those there and then those there. That's going to take more work. I think I'll just move those 2 bottom shelves of Ninja Turtles up where the X-Men are. And then spread out the Transformers and call it a day. So I don't want to mess with my DC stuff right now. Because I just redid those not too long ago. So I don't think I want to redo them right now. Yes, Gerald, I am consolidating my shelves to make room for more. I mean, basically, the shelves needed to be cleaned anyway. specifically these three right here, which are now all clean. Because these three shelves here have actually been cleaned much more recently because I've redone them in the last couple, 2-3 months. These shelves had not been moved around or anything done with them at all, so they were dusty as shit. So yeah, I'm trying to condense some stuff to make more room because some of these shelves were just kind of spread out and they had space to put more on them, but I had my collection very spread out. So that's why now that I've kind of condensed all my marble stuff, I've freed up 4 shelves of space from what I had, just by condensing what I already had to fit better on the shelves that they're on. Yep. I mean, eventually I got to do the same thing over here at some point here. I don't know if I'm going to mess with that today. But I do got to get this stuff done today. Because I got to get again, y'all can't see how much shit is on my floor over here. Stuff that I just don't have room for. So I haven't done anything with it. So it's just like fucking sitting here. So I need to definitely get, and all the stuff that's on the floor right now, almost all of it, it's all Masters of the Universe and Transformers. And I need to get that up on a shelf. I just haven't had room to do it. So I think I'm gonna put this shelf here and this shelf down here because I got way more packed on this shelf, and because this is the top shelf, it's got more room. I can actually kind of go over further. And there goes shitball. So, the fuck just fell? Oh, Magneto fell. So, yes, I'm going to put this up there and hope that that works. Deadpool's head came off. There we go. Wolverine, out the ass. Yeah. Here's another one I haven't been able to put up. Now I can. Okay. So let's get these fuckers set up. Here we go. What the fuck? Too much shit. What? You know what? I gotta put something at the back of this shelf. What? I don't know either. I gotta put something back there. Because if I do not put something back there, shit is gonna fall behind the shelf. So, let's see. I can put a riser back there. That will work. All right, much better. Much better. Okay. Domino. Told y'all this was going to be a boring chat. I warned you. I warned you. Oh, all right. There's one more down. Fuck me. Ah, okay. Pull all these fuckers down. My opinion, best Apocalypse figure ever. Marvel Select. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's amazing. I might put him somewhere else. Okay. All right. God damn it. It's getting fucking ridiculous. Shit just fell. Don't fall. Don't fucking fall. I know I just started this chat like, what, an hour or so ago? I've been working on this. Let's see. I know I started the chat like an hour or so ago, but I've been working on this for like 4 hours before the chat even started. Hold on. Okay. So now I have to take those bottom two shelves of Ninja Turtles and move them to the top two shelves so I can spread the Transformers across the bottom. I think that makes the most sense. Because I'm pretty much set. I mean, there's going to be a few things I pick up here and there for Ninja Turtles. But like my goal with the Ninja Turtles stuff, which is also up there as well, and there, it's split up. I know it's fucking stupid, but it is. So that's, I just have to deal with it. My goal with the Ninja Turtles stuff was to have the main 8 characters for every line of Ninja Turtles. The main 8 characters being obviously the 4 Turtles, Shredder, April, Casey, and Splinter. Right? They have the main 8 characters for every Ninja Turtle line that has come out. Now, obviously, I got more than that as well. But when I hit those, I was like, okay, my Ninja Turtle collection, primarily for the most part, is done. I may pick up things here and there, you know, stuff that comes out that looks cool, but for the most part, once I had hit that point, I was kind of done. And I think I managed to do that. Like over there, where you can't really see, besides the bullshit in front of it, because I'm rearranging stuff, is all the different versions, all the different Playmates versions of the Ninja Turtles with those main 8 characters. So I've got like the original 88 line, I've got the remastered 88 line, I've got the Ultimates, the what do they call those ones? The 6-inch ones? I can't remember what they're called. I got the main 8 from the 2003 cartoon, the main 8 from the 2012 cartoon, the main 8 from Mutant Mayhem. I got the main 8 from what am I missing? From the 2007 movie. I've got the main 8 from Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't have the main 8 from the Super 7 stuff because those figures fucking suck. So I picked up some of them, but not all of them. But Super 7 fucking sucks. Super 7 is just they make shit figures, and I don't know why. I occasionally pick them up. I usually pick them up because they're on sale, And every single time I'm disappointed. And I don't know why. Like at a certain point, it's my fault that I'm disappointed, right? Like at a certain point, I know it's shit. I know Super 7 makes dog shit. And yet I'm still disappointed when I buy their stuff, even when I buy it on sale. So I don't have like the complete thing for Super 7, but I've got some of them. And then over here, these are all NECA. So I've got the main 8 for the cartoon turtles. I've got the main 8 for the Mirage Comics turtles. I got the main 8 for the movie turtles. The main 8 for the 2012. Well, no, not the main 8 yet because they haven't released them all yet. But I've got 5 of the main 8 for the 2012 NECA stuff. Only got 2 for Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. I like that movie. I know a lot of people fucking hate that movie. I liked it. I thought it was better than the second one. I thought it was better than Secret of the Ooze. Secret of the Ooze to me is the worst one. Turtles in Time, the third one, is actually, in my opinion, better. Anyway. And then I've got way more than the main 8 for the Last Ronin line because I love the Last Ronin line. So I've got like Ghost Brothers. I've got all the Ninja Turtles before they die. I've got 4 or 5 versions of Michelangelo in different setups for that. I got both versions of Casey Jones. I only got one version of, right? Yeah, I got one version of April. I think they've only released one of her. They didn't release the younger version of April for Last Ronin. But they did release Casey and April's daughter, who I'm blanking on her name at the moment. And I got her with the motorcycle. I've got several of what are they called? Synergy Ninjas? Cinjabots? I don't remember what the fuck they're called. They're the ninja robots. Anyway, that one I'm trying to like complete because I like the Last Ronin comics, and that was a great those are great books. Anybody out there likes reading comic books, so the Last Ronin stuff is awesome. Highly recommend those. What's up, Scary? Yes, I am reorganizing. I'm redoing some of the shelves. I've gotten from here, I did all this shelf, this shelf, this shelf. Now I'm working on this shelf, which involves taking the bottom 2 shelves and putting them to the top 2 shelves. And then I can take the shelves I have over here and spread those out because my Transformers collection is growing and I need more room for Transformers and Masters of the Universe. So I've made myself 4 extra shelves of space by condensing everything. That's what I'm working on right now. So trying to get that finished. It's a lot though. So yeah, I got to move those up there. And those are going to go right there. I'm going to leave these 2 middle shelves where they are. And just move that stuff up. So I've got cartoon, comic book, a mix, Last Ronin. And the Last Ronin and cartoon are staying on the same shelf. So I'm just moving comic book and then the shelf that's a mix of shit. So here we go. Let's start moving shit. Which part? Pulling everything off the lunch. Holy shit. Stuff that doesn't belong down here. Those need to go on a different shelf. Mother. You know, I don't know why I even bought this fucking thing. Actually, I do. They're kind of cool. I bought these crossover Ninja Turtle Power Ranger things. Because I got them really fucking cheap. That's why I bought them, because they were cheap as shit. They're kind of cool, though. I like them. These fuckers. Scary says, by the way, I picked up an airbrush and compressor trying to teach myself everything. Airbrushing is one of those things I've been wanting to do. Airbrushing with the custom stuff I've seen people do, and because I like doing customs, like they do some crazy good shit with airbrushing, and I would like to get into it. All right, that's one shelf moved. Now to move all this shit up here. Okay. Nice. Oh, I'm getting close, guys. I'm fucking getting close. Here it is. Since you're not going to be talking, can you turn on some of Lance retro stuff? Yeah, let's. Yeah, can y'all hear that music very well? I don't know how. I can turn it up a little bit. Usually keep it at a certain volume. Woo! Taking fucking forever. There. Let's try a different one. Try that one. Now I gotta sit here and figure out how to transform this fucking thing, which I don't remember how to transform it. There we go. Ah. Tired of this. So now the last thing I have to work on is my Masters of the Universe shit. I have successfully made it to where I have 2 more shelves for Masters of the Universe. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Let's try. Oh, this one. This one's probably my favorite of Leo's. I like this song. It's not retro, but it's a good song. All right, keep listening to music. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. Be right back. All right. Let's see. You know what? I actually have. Turn this down. I actually have 2 packages that I have not opened up yet because I didn't have room, and now I do. Great Black Wizard from Motu and Fantastic Four Invisible Woman. Original Fantastic Four Invisible Woman. I only picked this up because it was like $5. I wouldn't mind having the whole set, actually. Let's see. Lots of little accessories that I don't know how to use. Oh, wait, does she shoot? I think she shoots little discs or something. Maybe. I don't know. How does this thing work? Looks like a little disc shooter. Yeah, it's a little disc shooter. Oh, sweet. She shoots little discs. Remember when toys used to actually have like little action features? I will never use this shit, but it's kind of cool. Anyway, let's get the little figure out here. Fucking twist ties. A little goofy looking.
It's a little goofy looking because it's like, what was this? This was like 2004 Toy Biz, 2005 Toy Biz, something like that. It's a little gangly looking. The face sculpt looks really good though, but the rest of it's kind of gangly looking. And I'm sorry, but Jessica Alba is not gangly. For what is it? For what it is, it's fine. For a fucking 20-year-old action figure. Actually, for a 20-year-old action figure, it's actually pretty fucking good. It's actually not bad at all. Given how old this damn thing is. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, it's way better than a lot of the other stuff Toy Biz was doing for female figures back in 2005, 2006. To be honest with you, it's not nearly like, I think at first I'm judging it by like modern standards, but judging it by the standards of the day and even other Toy Biz female figures of the day, it's actually really good. Huh. Well, there you go. All right, got that. Don't need that. I feel like I should keep these, but honestly, I think I'm just going to throw them away. I'm not going to use a disc shooter. I'm just not. All right. Let's take out Great Black Wizard. The Great Black Wizard. That's what I'm going to start calling Leo. Leo is the Great Black Wizard. Leo, I got a new name for you. Jesus. Trash. Oh, this thing's pretty nice. Very obviously Skeletor-esque. Very Skeletor-esque. Just like Skeletor if he was a pimp. You know, gotta have all that gold bling. It's nice. I like it. Oh, wait. I didn't put his cape on. There we go. There we go. He's got to have his bling. All right. I got to start working on these Motu shelves. Which oh, Which, because they are so far, they're out of the screen. Like, you can't even see them. Like, how far does my, like, you can barely see this shelf right here, and there's a whole other one over there. So I think I'm gonna shut the chat down. I've been going for over 2 hours, just sitting here bored. So I think I'm gonna shut this down while I work on those over there, because I'm not gonna be anywhere near the microphone. I'm not even gonna be on screen while I'm doing those. So I might as well shut the chat down. So, hasta luego. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow on this channel. I'll see you tomorrow on my other channel. But adios, amigos. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.